ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الناس. We seek your rahmah to Brother Awza'i, cousin of our brother here. May Allah give him shifa. He has been diagnosed with cancer. Allah man shifa ya Rabbil Alameen, and all Muslims who are sick, may you ya Rabbil Alameen grant them shifa. May you combine between ya Rabb. Ameen. Give them, Ya Allah, the necessary sabr to overcome this disease, which is not easy at all. إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. آمين آمين. Alhamdulillah, due to Allah, we are to sabr during news us. Everybody need to continue with, right? We are in Surah Fussilat. May Allah Ta'ala. Where do we stop? 11. Reading. 11. Recitation. Yalla, verse 12. Alhamdulillah. Among those whom Allah said about them, there is one ayah about you and me. Now is after remember the morning after Salat al-Fajr, Allah go and sit down with them. You need to feel the action like as if sitting with you. Doing Allah sit being with mention Allah between Fajr and Maghrib and Isha. Go on. Are so dear to Allah that Allah commanded Prophet to go and join them. واصبر نفسك مع الذين يريدون والعشي يريدون وجهه. They want Allah. That's why they do this. So may Allah make me and you amongst them, inshallah. Yalla. Rajim. وزينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وحفظا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وحفظا ذلك تقدير العليم فإن أعرضوا فقل أنذرتكم صاعقة مثل صاعقة عاد وثمود أنذرتكم صاعقة مثل صاعقة عاد وثمود إذ جاءتهم الرسل من بين أيديهم ومن خلفهم ألا إلا الله إلا الله قالوا لو شاء ربنا لأنزل الملائكة فإنا بما أرسلتم به كافرون فأما عاد فاستكبروا في الأرض بغير الحق وقالوا من أشد منا قوة أولم يروا أن الله الذي خلقهم هو أشد منهم قوة وكانوا بآياتنا يجحدون فأرسلنا عليهم ريحا صرصرا في أيام نحسات لنذيق الخزي الدنيا ولعذاب الآخرة وهم لا ينصرون وأما ثمود فاستحبوا العمى فأخذتهم العذاب الهون بما كانوا يكسبون ونجينا الذين آمنوا وكانوا يتقون ويوم يحشر أعداء الله. Very good. ويوم يحشر أعداء الله إلى النار فهم يوزعون. Very good. Let's jump for adhan, inshallah, and then we continue.
سبحان الله الحمد لله لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي على الصلاة.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي الله أكبر الله أكبر
الله أكبر الله.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت، بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا. Last ayah. حتى إذا ما جاءوها شهد عليهم سمعهم. حتى إذا ما جاءوها شهد عليهم سمعهم وأبصارهم وجلودهم بما كانوا يعملون. Very good. We are in Surah 41, Surah 4, verse 12. Verse 12. In 12, we need to go back to verse 11. I shared with you, last information I shared with you last Wednesday was the asking Allah Azza wa Jal When Allah created heavens and earth, He told them, come in obedience to me, willingly or unwillingly. They said, Ya Allah, we come willingly. You and me. We are free to do good or bad, right? Allah gave the choice to heavens and earth. Would you obey me or not? They said, no, we obey you, Ya Allah. We will never disobey you. And that's why you never see the sun, for example, not to get up in the morning. Want to sleep. No, saya tak mahu kerja hari ini. The sun doesn't want to. Did you ever see that? But you and me, get up for Fajr every day? No. Masjid is in front of you, you still want to go for dinner. Why don't you go for dinner after Salat? And not miss your Salat. So Allah Azza wa Jal gave the choice to the sun, to the heavens and the earth. Would you obey me or not? They said, Ya Allah, we will never disobey you. You and me and the jinn, the humans and the jinn have free will. If we want to disobey Allah, we can. If we want to obey Him, we can. Like you, alhamdulillah, you came to this masjid tonight for class, for ibadah, for ilmu, alhamdulillah. The knowledge and the iman, inshallah, and the fahada, say ameen. Even to come pray, because they have free will. When Musa alayhi salam asked Allah, Ya Allah, what would you have done to them if they refused? He wanted to understand. He said, I would have sent one beast to swallow heavens and earth. Musa alayhi salam got shocked. He said, Ya Rab, what type of beast that will swallow heavens and earth? And where do they live? Because Allah said, one of my beasts. He used the plural. Musa got shocked. Is there such thing that is bigger than yes, that will eat them? So what do you think? What do you think we know about this universe? You have been given little knowledge, Allah says. Whatever you have given of nothing compared to the knowledge of Allah Azza wa Jalla. You all know the verse where Allah said, if you turn into ink and turn all the trees into pen, and you use the ink to write the knowledge of Allah, it wouldn't be even a drop in the sea of the knowledge of Allah. Even if we turn the oceans 7 times. The word 7, please understand, the Quran was revealed in which language? Arabic. Therefore you know Arabic language. The Arabs, when they say, for example, I will not forgive you even if you ask me 70 times. Or 10 times. Or 70 means unlimited in Arabic. That's 7. That's why many ulama are with the opinion that there are more than 7 heavens. The word 7 just to make you understand. Because the Quran was revealed to a nation that doesn't know how to read and write. Doesn't know how to count like this. Because it's a nation that didn't write and read before. It's the Quran that made the revolution. So this, if you allow it to be a revolution, inshallah, positive one. Anyways, so he said, Ya Allah, where do they live? These beasts, where do they live? He said, in one of the prairies outside heavens and earth. So it means that there is another bigger world out there. Yes. We never respected Allah as we should. No, we shouldn't. This is why this type of classes will make you humble and keep us all inshallah close to Allah Azza wa Jal. طيب. Now verse 12. Yalla Haji Zakaria, the English. 12. English, yeah. Now, of the heavens. After Allah created the 7 heavens in 2 days, again 7 doesn't mean number 7. And 2 days, they are not the days of 24 hours. It could be something longer because 1 day for Allah is 1,000 years. When Allah was done from creating heavens and earth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in each heaven has its company has affairs. Petronas has affairs. Bank Islam has affairs. Istana Negara now there are affairs. This masjid has affairs. Everything has certain. When he created the 7 heavens, for every heaven he has made its affairs, how it's run. And then he made for this is just one. The universe that we know is the first heaven. There are 6 more. Consider only 7. If we consider unlimited, Allah knows. So brothers and sisters, please imagine with me. The universe that we know, that is endless, is just because he said, and he has made in the first heaven, in the first sky, its stars. So we need to go to the farthest star, and we know this is the last star. How many years? Light years? Just to go to the sun. Not the moon is very near. Just to go to the sun, we need million light years. Light years, the speed of electricity. The speed of electricity. Wow. So the farthest star, let's say we come to know what is the farthest star. Okay, just to reach there. So who are we in this universe? In the first sky, who are we? Not the first. In the sky, nothing. Brothers and sisters, if the plane takes off, they don't see you anymore. When the plane takes off, it's still on earth, flying. They don't see you anymore. So meaning we are nothing without Allah. We are and class. For the good we do, we are nothing in this universe. Yes. Yet your body and my body is made of trillions of cells. Wow. Do you know, if they remove just a little bit skin, if they study how many, they find millions of cells. So, body feels except your head. Imagine was real. That's why only when you pull it, when you cut it, If I cut your nose, God forbid, pain or not? Who made, if it was Mother Nature, everything that comes out of her? Why only the hair? Who did that? We know, alhamdulillah, Muslims we know. But ask someone who doesn't believe in Allah, tell him, what made anything from my body? If I cut it, I feel the pain, but not the hair. No? Otherwise you will never go to the barber. Your hair will be like, I want him to. And their beards. But Allah gave you choice. Your beard. Tuck the hair. You see my point? So please, from the human being to the smallest cell that makes you with other cells, to the greatest thing Allah created, only no one else. So Allah is telling us, look, as I something that your mind cannot understand, inside you, the same way, very, very small, that is very, very big. Subhanallah. So Allah is telling us, then when Allah completed and finished the creation of the 7 heavens in 2 days, and He made in each heaven, in each sky, its affairs, and we adorned the nearest sky, we beautified. Allah beautified the sky with stars. That's why it's very important, sisters and brothers, that you have a moment with Allah at night. Especially in a place where there is no light. There is no light except the light of the sky. Then you can see how beautiful the stars are. And when you see the stars, these stars actually do 2 things. They are there for 2 reasons. The sky. Number 2, they are missiles to attack the jinn. The jinn, may Allah curse them, the shaitan, before Allah created Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they used to go to the heaven and try to listen to what we call the decisions made that night by Allah Azza wa Jal. So Allah Azza wa Jal is above 7 heavens. So He decides, for example, that somebody dies tonight. Example. So the angel brings the news to the 7th sky, to the 6th, to the 5th, to the 4th, to the 3rd, to the 2nd. The jinn are there, are at the borders between the 1st sky, 2nd sky, and they're trying to listen. Then they hear, so they come down and tell the Bomo. Faham? Bomo tell you, oh, I know who's going to die tonight in the kampung. And he dies. And you think he knows the ancient. Oh, you start that. That's how they control people. No more. After the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah doesn't allow the jinn to go there. Remember, they used to be able. No more. So it has been 1400 years that the jinn try to go up to listen, they cannot. So what happens? Meteor. Allah sent meteor to burn them. So when you see shooting star, just know that Allah has sent that star to who is a devil who tried to listen to the unseen. To tell friend the Momo, the magician. So the stars. Allah mentioned in Surah 41 verse 12. He said the stars and made them as lamps in the sky to beautify it and to burn the devils in case they try to hear the command of Allah that night. Such is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. Good. Let's move to second ayah. Brother Raja, 13. Very good. If your people turn away from the message, O Muhammad, what do you tell them? What should you do? Brothers, sisters, I ask you a question. You command to your children to do something and they don't do it. No. What should you do? Very good. Brother Raja, straight to punishment. Takbir. You should be chief of police. You as a mother, you tell your children to do something very serious. Tell it, do it, and they refuse. You remind. Good. After reminder, very good. Zaki, what do you do? Very good, mashallah. The Quran said, warn them. O Muhammad, warn them. And when someone warns you, how does he warn you? Please. No. When someone warns you, he has to frighten you. When you warn someone, please make him scared. When I warn you, I must really scare you. When I bring you good news, no. So Allah here said, look, فَإِنْ أَعْرَضُوا فَقُلْ أَنذَرْتُكُمْ. Nadhir, warn them. Warn them, O Muhammad. Warn them of what? Of as-sa'iqa. As-sa'iqa is what happened to the people of Thamud. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send on Ad and Thamud? Sa'iqa. Storm. Warn them. Sisters and brothers. The earth moved. No, the earth moved first. Many people died. Then Allah sent tsunami. That's storm. That's called sa'iqa in Arabic. Still, we don't want to understand. We stop the sins. There are plenty of sins going on. And you know, when are we in danger with sins? Listen to me. We are in danger with sins when we publicly do them and brag about them. As long as you sin and hide, Allah may forgive you. But you do it publicly and you brag about it. Like they are on Facebook and they're saying, look, this is my party yesterday. Allah covered you. Why you go and astaghfirullah, Facebook, Instagram, all kind of now, newspaper. They are bragging about it. So when you do things in public, Allah goes after you. Remember that. So, O Muhammad, warn them. Look, sisters and brothers, warn them, warn them. If they do not believe in you, O Muhammad, scare them a little bit. Tell them Allah will punish you with sa'iqa. How about us? These are the people of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some of them were his uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces. And Allah told them, warn them. Warn your people, O Muhammad. And one more thing. Only people who love you warn you. Do you know that? Do you know people who warn you to truly care about you? Otherwise, why should I warn you if I don't care about you? A car is about to hit you. If I like you, I say, hey, be careful, careful, right? I even scare you. But if I don't like you, I want to see your blood on the floor. Please remember that. Why parents sound like very authoritative sometimes? The children have long face in front of the father and mother. Why? They why they do that? Ask for yourself. Because they love you, they care. That's why father and mother are upset. Prophets are more than that. Every prophet, so he will warn his people. But unfortunately, people don't like that. Like sometimes our children don't like, we advise them. But when they have trouble, they realize. So now Ad and Thamud, Allah mentioned two nations. Arabs knew quite well. Why Ad and Thamud? The threat is to Quraysh, the Arabs of Mecca. Why Allah is telling them, if you don't listen to your Prophet, or Muhammad, warn them that Allah may send the wind or a destruction or punishment, which is tempête, as the French say. Could be hurricane, could be tornado, could be earthquake, could be mudslide, could be all together. Like Ad and Thamud. Why Ad and Thamud? Who can? Why not Egypt? Why not Fir'aun here? They were stronger, very good. Ad and Thamud were strong, good, correct. What else? Huh? They knew more, very good. The Arabs knew, because they are Arabs like them. Ad and Thamud were Arabs. So sometimes when I remind you with someone near to you that you know very well. Quraysh are Arabs. Ad were Arabs. Thamud were Arabs. Great nations. They had civilizations. Allah still put them down. Remember that. $14? Yes? That's it. Raise your voice, raise your voice. Very good. What does it mean their prophets, their messengers came before them and after them? What does it mean? In your language, in your culture as Malays. A few Malays here, mashallah. Huh? It means this, look. When I insist on you, I come in front of you, speak to you. I come behind you, speak to you. I come from the right, speak to you. Have you seen when someone really is always around you, from every corner, trying, I want you to understand, brother, sister, come here, come tomorrow, after tomorrow, until you think it's too much. All the prophets were like that. They insisted on their people to become Muslims, but they refused. So Allah is saying, the prophets that we sent to Ad and Thamud, mainly Hud alayhi salam and Salih alayhi salam, they insisted on these two people. Talk to them in the morning and the afternoon, day and night. They talk to them winter and summer. They talk to them front and back. They talk to them right and left. It was not what we call lack of da'wah. It wasn't lack of da'wah. How long did Nuh alayhi salam stay with his people? Just da'wah? 950 years. What do you want? What do you want? You never stopped begging you to come to Allah for 950 years. Who do you think you are? So it is not, because sometimes we say, oh, this prophet was not good. Now, say that. All the prophets of Allah, they did excellent job. May Allah join us with them in Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Okay. What was of all the prophets? Here. أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Worship none but Allah. All the prophets of Allah said the same thing, which means Islam. What do people say? قالوا لو نشاء لو شاء ربنا قالوا لو شاء ربنا لأنزل ملائكة. Wanted, he would have sent angels. Why send you? Now the problem is in me. Someone is sending you later. Do you have to say, I will not accept this invitation unless it comes with FedEx. Or you look at the message and see, no, I will reject this because it didn't come through FedEx or UPS. It came through Postlaju, so I don't want. Ta'mahu. Do you make sense? You don't make sense. You should never refuse a message because somebody else brought it. Because you're supposed to look at the message, not at the messenger. How about when the message is good and the messenger is excellent? What do you want more? They say, no, we want an angel to come. What's the reason? I told you this. Why Allah doesn't send an angel? You and me. Human being who goes to the toilet, eat, drinks, gets sick, get married, has children, grandchildren. Why not an angel? I told you this, especially sisters, mashallah, attend many classes, so they're supposed to know. Why Allah doesn't send an angel? Excellent. If Allah send an angel and you don't want to follow the angel, you will say, oh, I cannot follow Jibreel. Jibreel can pray 5 times a day. I cannot. I can pray only 3. You will still find excuse because you're sick. When a person is sick in his heart, look, no matter what he sees, no matter what you send him, he's not going to accept. Sisters, when someone doesn't want to come to the wedding of your son is getting married, and he doesn't want to come, no matter what you do to that person, if you go yourself and invite him, he's not coming. Okay, what's the second reason why Allah doesn't send an angel? So you may say, I didn't fast Ramadan because the angel can fast. He's an angel, I'm not angel. So you always play games. You see what I mean? There are people like that. What you do to them? You feed them honey, they will bite you. You feed them. Still, if you go visit them, they say, why are they here? They're just coming for Allah. No, they must come to borrow money. Shame on you, they brought you money. How about that? They visit you with money, and now you look so bad because in your mind you're sick. Why they come? Oh, they must borrow money. They didn't even they can't give you money. How about that? And then go to Rambutan Perak. What's that? Tanjung Rambutan, and have some event. Do you think everybody who come to visit you is coming to borrow money? Some people are coming for Allah's sake to visit you. And had it not been for Allah, they wouldn't even visit you. Ya Allah, there are people like that. May Allah save us. Say Ameen. Okay. Second reason why Allah doesn't send angel? Because the angel, when you don't believe, he doesn't go cry to Allah and say, Ya Allah. He will just smash you, bye-bye. The angels are not like humans. You know, the Prophet ﷺ, if you call him names, he will cry to Allah and go make sujood. And cry to Allah. The angel don't believe. Smash you. The Twin Towers will be like this. It will be the twin roots. Kuala Lumpur, bye-bye. No more. And then he goes back to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Please understand. They are not like us. That's why Allah doesn't send angel. Because if you disbelieve, you are in trouble. A lot of people say, why not an angel? And I told you, sisters and brothers, when people don't want, no matter what you give them, they will not. The one who seeks truth, one evidence is enough. If someone is seeking the truth, you show him one evidence Khalas, he will accept. The person who doesn't want the truth, you will show him 1,000 evidence, still he will say no. Sister brothers, here is the example. The very people who used to say Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is as-sadiq al-amin. If you ask them, what do you think about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? They do like this. He's a good man. Now you tell them, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying there is only one. Right away. You just said he's good. Why? Because what he said now, they don't like it. So when you don't like something, that's why you have to like the deen, you have to like Islam, you have to like Islam. The first chance, we have seen them, Jeddah airport, the plane takes off, the hijab also takes off. The plane may land again, then they put it again. Technical problems, because it has never been inside. But a young Muslim sister just became Muslim. But she is convinced, she will not take it off. You kill her, she will not. May Allah bless our sisters. Ameen. Some people don't drink in Malaysia. Outside Malaysia, yamsing. And we say, what? And Allah is telling us at the end of this page, He will tell us 3 things will witness against you Yawm al-Qiyamah. They are with you. Careful. There will be 3 witnesses against you. All of us. Your hands, your legs, and your skin. These are witnesses. This hand is witness. My leg is witness. And the skin. Can you sin without them? Can you remove your hand, your leg, and go sin? You can. Skin off yourself and go do zina. So that the skin doesn't So Allah said, be careful of witnesses. You cannot be without them. Your legs and your skin. They will witness against you on Qiyamah. The skin will say, Ya Allah, did this. The hand, Ya Allah, she did the same. So, they say, if Allah has willed, if Allah, He would surely have sent down angels. So indeed, we disbelieve in that with which you have been sent. Meaning, we disbelieve in your Quran. Why Allah chose you, O Muhammad? Ya akhi, the favor of Allah. Can we say why this brother is more rich than us? Any brother who is rich, Allah gave him money, mashallah. Can we say why he's rich? It's the will of God. Allah wants him to be rich. Same thing. Allah chooses prophets. He chose Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Instead of wasting my time and say why Allah chose him, why not follow him and be with him in Jannah as well? Still some people don't get it. Now Ad, how did Allah destroy Ad? Shafiq? They were what? Ad? They were what? Sisters, we did this lecture? Arrogant. Careful. So many Muslims are arrogant. I will talk about arrogance. Continue. Very good. As for Ad, فَأَمَّا عَاد, this is why Allah destroyed them. فَاسْتَكْبَرُوا, they were onaka, mutakabbir, bersambong. Correct? I know some Malay, Alhamdulillah, can survive. Orang bersambong, Ad. There are so many orang bersambong among us. And you can see them the way they give you hand. If you are Tansuri, they hug you. You are normal. If they touch you, you're lucky. Lucky if they touch you. What is this when you give tips of your finger to someone? Allahu Akbar. Allah. We all come from clay. And we all spent between 7 and 9 months in our mother's wombs. And we came all from the same place. And all of us are going. What's wrong with people? Sisters, brothers. And do you know the worst walima, the worst tandoori is when you invite only the so-called 2 and up. That those need food. When you have wedding, for example, every poor are there so far for Allah to bless the occasion. Wallahi, Allah blesses occasion only because there are poor people there. What is this? So much caste system. We have the caste system now. It's coming back. Muslims now only VIP. Why VIP? Look at the house of Allah. Alhamdulillah, everybody sits everywhere. Now even the first row. What is this? You're coming to the house of Allah with a title. Keep your title outside. Anyone coming to the house of Allah, if you don't leave your title with your shoes, Allah will not accept from you. Wallahi, He will not. You come, you cry to Him, you pray, you say, Ya Rab, please help me. He will not. Because you came with, God gave you birth. Humble, simple, Ya Rab, I am your slave. Bismillah, you walk in, you pray 2 rak'ahs. You already come with I don't know what. Oh, what's wrong with us? طيب. So عاد فاستكبروا بالتكبر. In their arrogance, they said, who is stronger than us? Uh-oh. And I told you 2 things you should not say. Who is stronger than us? Who is greater than us? And we are better. Don't say these 2 words. I am better. And who is stronger than me? You forgot who is stronger. It's your mistake. And don't make it singular. Singular means the combination of winds. It means storm. It means hurricane. It means a disastrous wind. And today we learned with the sisters a new hadith where Rasulullah ﷺ said, when there is wind, actually you should lie down. When there is wind, if you are smart, stop your car. You over in a safe place, stand. The Prophet said this to the Sahaba, and unfortunately one Sahabi didn't. You know what happened? This was in battle the Romans. Heavy wind. When he said tonight there will be wind. Jibreel came and told him. Therefore he said, tie your camels. Tie the camel in the knee. The knee of the camel has to be tied. Sit down and tie so that it doesn't stand. And you lie down and don't stand up. Unfortunately, one Sahaba stood up. You know what they found him? They found him miles away, hit on the mountain. He died. Because he stood up. Many people don't know this. When they see the wind, they say, oh, let's play kite, like Landanese. Like bear. Sorry, Landanese. Huh? One strong wind, you never know how strong the wind. Okay, now I'm playing kite, suddenly you see me flying with my kite. Like bear. Because it's the wind. The wind doesn't tell you I'm going to change to 4. I am 1 now, category 1. Now I'm going to change. The wind doesn't tell you. La ilaha illallah. So the sunnah actually is to keep a low profile when the wind comes. Another thing, if you are standing and there's flying object, like sharp piece of metal, bye-bye. Even if you survive with a big one, listen to Rasulullah sallallahu don't say why. The Prophet said we do. So when there is heavy wind, I never forget this when I was kid, when I was small kid. You know, we used to take bread to public oven. Long time ago. There is this man who bakes for you your bread. Mothers will make bread, children take the bread. This man bakes it for you, you pay him some money, and then you take your bread back. This man was taking bread on tray, but long, and it flew. It slaughtered another person because it's sharp. With the wind, it hit his neck, it opened it. So, Sadaqa Rasulullah, when the Prophet speaks, we just follow. So when there is wind, also brothers, when you're driving very fast and there is wind, your car is just like paper. A lot of accidents happen during wind. So it was the punishment, the wind of punishment. Allahu Akbar. This rih was not many, it was just one coming together. For how many days? 7 days and 8 nights. 7 ليال و8 أيام حسوما. Sorry, 7 nights and 8 days. Sisters, let's take your hairdresser, hair dryer, and put it on your hair like this. In the beginning, your hair dries up. After that, super dries up. After that, it starts falling off. After that, your skin. After that, your brain. The heat, don't play games with wind. One of the elements is the wind. Powerful. Wind. It may suck all your fluids. You try that. Yes, brother. Very good question. We don't know, Allah knows, but the sunnah is that you should never lie down on your face. Rasulullah said, don't sleep on your face. Hey, there are many youth sleeping on their face now. And that's very unhealthy. Rasulullah said, don't do that. He saw one Sahabi sleeping in the masjid on his stomach. He once touched him with his feet. When the Sahabi opened his eyes, saw the Prophet. He said, yes, Ya Messenger of Allah. He said, do not sleep like this. This is the position Allah doesn't like. And this is the position of the people of Jahannam when they are thrown on their face. They be thrown on their face in Jahannam. He said, don't sleep. Now science tells us why. SubhanAllah, 1400 years ago, the Prophet ﷺ forbade us to sleep on stomach. Now we know why. Soft tissues, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your pancreas, your intestines, your stomach, your kidneys are on this side. When you sleep on them, number one, not only you are not comfortable, although you think, oh, but I'm going to sleep. But with time, your hard part of the body, which is the bones, especially the back, they are on top of the soft. With time, what happens to you? Something soft, keep standing on it, what will happen to it? It's no more soft. It starts breaking. And this is why so many youth are dying young. Because this type of sleep, still they don't get it. And remember, the Prophet ﷺ never tell us not to do something unless it's harmful. Even when we don't know why. Now we might not know. Science will discover it a few years from now. Like eating red meat a lot. Not good. Some people cannot live without red meat. Every day, no good. Sheikh, I love red meat. Somebody asked me that day, Sheikh, can we eat half-done steak with blood? I said, if you are drunk, go ahead and eat. What is this? Muslims are dying with hunger. I am thinking about what type of steak. Next time I will throw this on you when you ask. Nice, give us one. Cannot. Is rare, is meat. Number one, the meat has to be absolutely clean from blood. So that meat which has blood is questionable. Because one condition for halal meat, it's not only slaughtered by a Muslim who prays the 5 daily prayers in Jama'ah, the blood has to be 100% drained. So if meat has blood, I question it. Is it halal or not? Faham, inshallah? Muslims are not finding what to eat in some places, and we are asking this question. Allahu Akbar. So, Allah sent on Ad, because they were powerful, He sent them a soft creation, but dangerous. Careful, not every soft thing is nice necessarily. Like water. Water is very soft, but careful. If you go against water, it will kill you. Little water goes to your lungs, what happens? Just to your lungs. Instead of going to your stomach, it goes to your lungs. You choke. Your eyes are popping now. Just little water. Allahu Akbar. See the power of Allah? So Allah sent on them a soft creation, but powerful. The wind. 7 days, 7 nights, and 8 days. Don't ask me why, Allah knows. Until their bodies became riddled, because rocks started. Even now, it was so powerful. Think there's this. I smash it with the wall as much as I can. What will happen to it? Imagine a human being flying towards a rock and hitting the rock, because the wind was, Allah knows how many kilometers per hour. And then their bodies were like, when you eat maize. Not rice, maize. Corn. You see the corn when you eat? That's the body. Allahu Akbar. Allah was so angry at them because they did something very bad, arrogant, and they questioned who is more powerful than us. You forget. Now Allah is going to remind you. Then Allah said, so that we make it 7 days, 7 nights and 8 days. Why they didn't die quickly? Allah said, so that we make them taste the punishment of the dunya. And the punishment of akhirah is even bigger. وَهُمْ لَا يُنصَرُونَ. And Yawm al-Qiyamah, no one will help them. They already paid big price here in dunya. Brothers and sisters, we all think we are good Muslims and strong. God forbid, if now the masjid just moves, earthquake, and no one dies, you will see how scared we're going to be. It's not easy. It's not easy to face uncertainty. Something moves like that, earthquake, but nothing happens, inshallah. You will be so scared. So scared. How about that one? Abu Shafiq. Wallahi, I see some Muslims are close to Thamud. Look what Allah said, sisters, brothers, and tell me if some Muslims are not like Thamud. Thamud are the people of Saleh, alayhi salam. Thamud lived in Jordan, northern Arabia, southern, what we call Jordan, between Saudi Arabia today and Jordan. That is called Thamud. Ad, the one we saw, they were in Yemen. And these were the greatest civilizations before anyone had civilization. But when you watch any documentary of the West, who has civilization? The Romans, the Greeks, no. The Greeks, the Romans are nothing compared to this. By the way, these are original, handmade, sweat-made by the locals. The Romans, when they did whatever they did, it was by the slaves. They brought people from outside to build. These were Roma, they were the people. And they come to a mountain like this, they like it, they carve it. They make homes inside. So, in terms of greatness, this is greater than the Roman or Persian or Chinese or any civilization. Okay. Thamud, look what they do. فَهَدَيْنَاهُمْ. We give them hidayah. Didn't hidayah come to us? Good. فَاسْتَحَقُّ الْعَمَى عَلَى الْهُدَى. Then they have chosen wrong versus hidayah. How many Muslims you know? Allah gave, they are born Muslim. The fact that Allah made you born in a family of Muslims. Since you don't want to pray, you don't sing, women here and there. What do you want? See, that's why I told you we resemble Thamud now. Thamud, not good. What does it mean Allah guided them? Thamud had a deal with Prophet Saleh alayhi salam. They said, okay, Saleh, come. Stop bothering us. Stop talking to us about my God. He said, I cannot stop. I have to keep telling you there is only one God. They said, okay, if you bring us one miracle, we will believe you. Are you sure? He was happy. Are you sure? They said, positive. 100%. 9/11. So, he said, Ya, please give me mu'jiza. Like people said, if I show them something, miracle, they will believe. So Allah said, okay, I will send you a she-camel with her baby, which comes out from the rocks. So the mountain will open and she comes out. They tell them this is the she-camel of Allah. Don't touch it, don't harm it. If you do, you are in trouble. So he called them. He said, Allah has accepted your challenge and He's giving you a miracle. If I ask Allah now to open the mountain for us, And a she camel, huge. You think that the camels of today? It was so huge that the whole tribe used to drink its milk. So how big is the lamb? And her baby, she will have baby. Question, why baby? Why the she camel have a baby? Why not she camel just like that? Because the baby, when you know mammals, when they have babies, they give more milk. Do you know that? Do you know that the cows store milk? Unless you let her baby suckle, then she will miss. Okay, 1 year of farming in Nigeria, the bear, all of you, including Haji Zakaria. Don't tell me I am tired, we take you. The bear, MashaAllah. No, serious. Look, the she camel or any mammal, she will keep milk. If you keep milking her out, she will keep some to the child, to the baby. When her baby there, she releases. Who taught her that? Allah, Rahman, mercy of Allah. So that huge camel came out. When they saw that, they're supposed to say Hamas. So Allah gave them a chance for Hidayah. They refused. They said, no, we will not believe. He said, well, people, you ask for the miracle and here it is. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed them. When He destroyed them when they killed it. And it was so huge that no one dared to come near it. Except when 9 men, under the leadership of a very evil guy, took their swords and went and put it inside its belly. Drunk. They had to drink. Meaning they were not in the state right mind. So they drank. You know now why liquor is haram? Liquor is haram because it will allow you to do what you know is wrong. Liquor is the mother of all evils. If I tell you this thing is evil, would you sit near it? How about if I tell you this is the mother of all evil? Please don't go to restaurants where there is liquor. Allah will ask you, why were you? Ya Allah, I like the food. He said, He will tell you there was no food in other places. By the way, when you born in restaurants with liquor, how did you suddenly become a person who goes to eat in a restaurant? Were you born like that? So, if suddenly you became high-class citizen. Yeah, careful, Shaitan tricks you. You used to eat Cameroon food, your grandma, your neighbor, auntie, so and so giving you now, cannot eat that. We must go to this restaurant in Club KLCC, I don't know what. What's wrong with you, brothers and sisters? Is Shaitan laughing at you and taking your money? I rather go eat roti canai, nasi, roti canai, telur, whatever. Happy, halal tetare, halas, takbir. Oh, when you eat in a club, I don't know what you feel. You still go to the same toilet. Takbir. La ilaha illallah. Okay, may Allah forgive us. So my worry is that we are exactly like that. Allah gave us the hidayah, and we are refusing. The masjid is open, we don't want to stop in the masjid and pray. Something wrong with us. Really, we need to, before it's too late, we need to remember Allah. Allah, you created me Muslim. I can never ever thank you for this. You make me Muslim already. How can I dare to disobey you or Okay, I make mistakes, no problem, but I repent quickly and come back. Still. Today, I received news, Houston, Texas, because I was with them, so people, this brother attended the funeral, like one of us dies, right? So we go bury him. On the way back to his house, a car accident, he just buried a friend. He's going home, imagine, car accident. Then they're sending him tomorrow to wash him and send him. delaying توبة. Why delaying? فأخذتهم الصاعقة. What did Allah do to them? He sent the following punishment on them. He sent one angel to shout. And today, subhanAllah, in the seerah, we talked about them. Ashab al-Hijr. There is a whole surah called Surah al-Hijr. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he went to this valley, which many people unfortunately go to, and they are not paying attention to this. If you ever go to Petra or Al-Hijr, the Madain Salih alayhi salam, you should not stay there. And Rasulullah said to the Sahaba, don't enter their homes. Because he passed by the mountain where they made houses. He said, don't enter. And if you have to, weep, cry. If you cannot cry, pretend of crying. While you, and then move. You go there and spend the night, Arabian desert, drinking tea. That's why you come back something loose. And that's true. A lot of people who go to these historical places, they don't understand that there is curse. Until Yawm al-Qiyamah. The Sahaba said, Rasulullah hit his camel and he said, follow me. Then he told them stop. They said, Ya Rasulullah, why you stop that? He said, that valley is cursed. Allah sent an angel to shout and destroy them. And the vibration of that shout will be there until Yawm al-Qiyamah. But we're busy with tangible things that we can touch. No, I will trust the Prophet. If he tells me, don't go to, if you go to this place, cry. So I cry. If I cannot cry, I pretend to cry. It was a shout and thunderstorm of disgracing torment. It sees them because of what they used to earn. Not only they have denied the shikar, but they killed it. You dare to challenge Allah? Yeah, Sister Hajjah, yes, go ahead. Excellent. Look what Allah did, and we saved الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Is that enough? You and I are mu'min, right? Is that enough? No, it's not enough. For safety from the punishment of Allah, you need two things. You need to believe in Him, and you used to avoid what He told you not to do. For example, only few people were saved with Prophet Saleh. Those who believed in Him and were following his command as a prophet of Allah. Allah saved them. Please remember this. Why the children, the daughters of Prophet Lut were saved but not his wife? Because the mother, it was not an issue just of belief. She somehow agreed. It didn't bother her that people were lesbians and gays. It didn't bother her. It should bother you. It should really bother you. And this is wrong, this is haram. I don't agree with this at all. And she didn't avoid them. She used to mix with them. Hello, how are you? We understand you. God made you like that. God made you like that. God makes you gay. Na'udhu billah. What is this? Now you are blaming Allah. Na'udhu billah, astaghfirullah. So, Allah said, وَنَجَّيْنَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Did he stop there? وَكَانُوا يَتَّقُونَ. They used to fear Allah's prohibitions. They were not coming near them. They didn't do them. So there are two things for safety. For Allah to save you, you need to believe in Allah and you need to avoid the harm. Brothers and sisters, many of us don't speak against the haram. When the earthquake comes, you think we'll be safe. No. You'll be safe only for one reason. If Allah saw you good Muslim and you were against those things, from then you never back, you never agree, you were speaking against it. You didn't care if people call you terrorist, fundamentalist. Let them call you. No problem. If the prophets were called names, you're afraid to be called names? What was the Prophet called? Majnun. The worst liar, they said he's lying. They said he is a magician. Whenever he sits with us, he puts his spell on us and we listen to him. He just convinces you. He speaks, he makes sense. That's all. And what else? Liar, magician, majnun, crazy, divided between youth and children, parents and children. They said he is creating trouble. He's making the parents hate their children. The children hate their parents. It's not true. So he was called names. Sister, if you are afraid of being slandered because you're a Muslim, your mother Aisha radiallahu anha was slandered. She was called names. She was called not named. Major slander. And she is Tahira al-Tahar, the pure woman. Rasulullah suspended her young. Good. Last ayah. Sister, thank you.
Remember the day that the enemies of Allah were gathered to the fire, so they will be collected there, first and last.
Very good. And remember the day that the enemies of Allah will be gathered to the fire. Remember the day will come. Allah said, remember, the day will come, I will gather the disbelievers. Where? Around the fire. What? To warm up because the night is cold? You know, sometimes cold we are camping, we need the fire. It's a good thing. Oh no, my friend. 50 years to reach the bottom. If thrown, a baby is born today, by the time he is 50 years old, the person reaches the bottom. That is how deep Jahannam is. Na'udhu billah. Okay. Allah says, and remember, the day that the enemies of Allah will be gathered to the fire, then they will be driven to the fire. Former ones being withheld till the later ones will join them. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will call the people of Adam alayhi salam. Those who disbelieve, like his son, Abil, come, wait here. Former, the people of Noah alayhi salam, those who disbelieve, those who drown, come. The people of Hud, Ad, come. Thamud, come. He gathered them and then he threw them all together. Until the last human being who disbelieved in Allah. Now you enter together. So Allah said, they will join one another and they will be thrown. Someone together. And they will be majority of His creation. Brothers and sisters, this is the sad thing. Shaitan has deceived the majority of the humans. Like now, how many billions living on earth? 7 billion. 2 billion Muslims and lousy Muslims. Many of them. Many of them don't pray, many of them. So, if 2 are still perfect Muslims, 5 right now will go to them. And it's our duty to save them. Remember this, my brothers and sisters. It's your duty to talk to your non-Muslim friends, to bring them to Islam. You never know. One day just offer them, come dinner. Come to dinner. They come, they sit here. You never know, one word will clinch them. Maybe not tonight. This starts drilling something, story about the family. It starts. I know a lot of people who became Muslim, but the process was 2 or 3 years ago. Yes. Last ayah, sister.
Till when they reach it, hellfire, their hearing, ears, and their eyes, and their skins will testify against them as to what they used to do.
Very good. When they come to fire, before Allah throws them, look at this horrible scenario. Think with me. There is a ditch, deep and fire blazing, and volcano. Why we go far? Just volcano. We go to a volcano and we look deep, and it's blazing. We bring prisoners. Allah Akbar. You see the taqwa. Now, their trial, Allah is fair. Before He punishes them, He tells them why. So He summons 3 witnesses. And they say, who are the witnesses? The hand starts speaking, the leg starts speaking, and the skin. When you used to do haram, you were not hiding from this. Because you thought, no one sees me. Well, if my mother, father doesn't see me, it's okay. You were worried from police, you were not worried from Allah. The greatest human being like that. A lot of people are afraid of from people, but not from Allah. So Allah is telling them, you're wrong. When you were sinning, there were already 3 witnesses with you. Beside the angels. One angel here writing our good deeds, the other one is writing the deeds. Beside that, Allah Akbar, your own hand that you have stolen with, your own hand that you have given bribery or taken bribery, your leg that you kick someone with it, your leg that you used to walk to nightclubs or I don't know where, and your skin that you wanted to enjoy the haram with someone else. You put on clothes of haram. You put on jubbah at haram. Income was haram. So now we're going to punish that skin. Now, question. 1400 years ago, Allah said, whenever their skin gets burned, we give them another skin. Science discovered. Do you know when you take an injection, the pain is only when it's going through the skin. After that, do you know if I take a needle now, put it in you, why you don't feel the pain anymore? Although it's there, it's handy. Because the place of feeling is the skin. So Allah said, whenever the skin gets burned, I will give them a new skin to taste the punishment. The ulama, many alim became Muslim because of this. Because they didn't know that the skin is the thing that makes you feel. The skin. And in the skin comes the nerves. But it's the skin that feels it's cold. Now it's cold. It's hot. It's the skin. So the place of feeling is the skin. So Allah mentions it here, which is a scientific miracle. Allah said, till when they reach in hellfire, hellfire, their hearing and their eyes. Hearing. Sisters, why hearing, and brothers, why hearing will testify against us? Well, you were listening to music. I Believe I Can Fly was the #1 song. Biramli is the best song. Lamat Hari Raya is the best song. Quran cannot shake. Turn it off, because I don't feel don't feel good because there's a jinn inside you. Whenever the Quran disturbs you, it means there is shaitan inside your body. Takbir. And you need Shaykh Zubair to bring your rotan and come. Get the shaitan out of you. Takbir. If you hear someone say, hey, turn off the Quran, there is something. Your shaitan is being disturbed. Your body is becoming strong. So weaken it. Always listen to the Quran. 5 minutes at least. So that your shaitan is under control. Second, so hearing. Allah will hold us responsible for what we listen. Careful sister. Number 2, what we see. And I can guarantee you, brothers, we sin a lot, especially women. I tell you why. Do you know, looking at that news anchor lady, it's a sin that we got used to. Especially CNN. Have you seen CNN women? And maybe you are complaining, Ya Allah, why my wife is not like that? Somebody likes the joke. Listen, sisters and brothers, that's a sin, especially for men. Why are we looking at that woman who is saying the news? And actually, you are not impressed by the news. You are impressed by the news teller. Yes. Careful. That's a sin, but we are used to it. May Allah save us. So the Allah will ask you, why were you watching? Why were you looking? Same thing for sisters who gaze at a man. A handsome news reader, and she's no, careful. TV, big problem. YouTube, worst problem. May Allah save us. Ameen, ya Allah. Last but not least, the skin. Oh my God. I'm trying to save the skin from Jahannam. The skin is testifying against me. Allahu Akbar. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you. You're going to be in trouble. He will say, Allah, who made everything speak, made us speak today. We will see the ayah next time, inshallah. So these 3 will testify on you only with what you used to do. They will not lie, they will not err. They say, Ya Rabbi, he used to listen to music. Ya Rabbi, he used to look at haram movies. Ya Rabbi, he used to do terrible things with his skin. May Allah save us. Jazakumullah khair. We continue next week, inshallah. May Allah bless this jama'ah. Give you barakah in dunya and akhirah. MashaAllah. Ya Allah, Ya Tuhan kami, give shifa to our brother Auza'i, cousin of our brother's son. Inshallah. Is your nephew? How old is he? 20. What type of cancer? Lymphoma. Blood. Talk to Auntie Farida later on. Ask her. She will give you maybe some advice what to do, inshallah. Inshallah, curable. Never ever think like that. No. Allah can. You know one thing to cure your loved ones? Tell this young man or his father to give sadaqah. Really, give sadaqah to a needy person. Maybe someone like, and give him a lot. Like for example, he wants to go home, send him home, or her. They have someone very sick in the family and sponsor them. I don't know what. This is very important. Second, inshallah, no sugar for advance. No sugar no matter what. And nothing but sugar, like rice, white. No white. No white food. And inshallah, he's young, inshallah, Allah can help him. But don't think it's done. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can cure him. Have yaqeen. Inshallah. Ameen ya. Need the you find bone marrow for him? There is match? Okay, alhamdulillah, khalas. Can catch him. There is hope. No one will die because of disease. You die because of what? Ajal, your time has come. Habis, the angel come to you and say, how many people we know the doctor died before them? He said, sorry, the doctor. So please, my brothers and sisters, have yaqeen in Allah. May Allah give him shifa this young man. Tell him to pray a lot to Allah, cry to Allah, and positive family attitude around him. Inshallah, he will be okay. Ameen. Ameen. May Allah give shifa to this young man. May Allah make his parents strong, his cousins, his uncles, mashallah, aunties, whoever around him. Ameen. For your sisters, I ask Allah to bless you with more iman and taqwa, beauty from the inside and outside, a lot of bahara, a lot of halal income, inshallah, to all of you. Ameen. You brothers, may Allah bless you, grant you Jannatul Firdaus, make you stronger, and inshallah give us more husnul khatimah. Ameen. May Allah make the best day in our life, the day we meet Him. Ameen. The best day of our life, the day we meet Him. Ameen. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. السلام عليكم. And by the way, A+ for those who came from Valencia to Sunday Khadija radiallahu anha. Again,